What's up, everybody? New is back here from our review of Hearts in the Game. Hazel Miller is a top publicist in New York City looking to build her empire. Diego Vasquez is a top MLB pitcher for the New York Mets who froze during Game 7 of the World Series. He also happens to be the guy who shattered Hazel's heart in high school. When Hazel is tasked with spinning Diego's image, it might be her biggest challenge professionally and personally, as she takes him back to their hometown in Ohio to deal with what they've both left behind. This is a film that did not get a whole lot of marketing from what I saw. Now, they really did push The Wedding Veil, The Professional Bridesmaid, Hearts in the Game. I did see a clip a couple weeks before it came out, which is a little bit rare now. I enjoyed this film overall. Now, just like A Winning Team, this doesn't have a whole lot to do with the actual sport it's covering. A Winning Team had to deal with soccer. This one has baseball. I enjoyed this film overall. The chemistry between our two leads here, Aaron Cahill and Marco Grosny, I'm probably getting his name wrong, is great. They do build a nice dramatic story as well, giving emotion to the plot. Hearts in the Game does deliver laughs, but also heartbreak. It does a nice tonal balance of both, and the romance, so it has a triple balance of genres. While it doesn't have a whole lot to do with the sport of baseball, they balance that with a nicely told story of romance and grief while breaking your hearts along the way. We find out that that Diego's mom passed away, and we find that out early on in the film. So that's not a spoiler. I think they should have given you a bit more of that. And it's basically them. She's trying to spin his image to get him signed by the Mets again. I will say this. This is a film that is not going to be in everybody's favor. If you're not a sports fan, you're not going to like this one. But if you enjoyed something like A Winning Team, if you enjoyed something like Love on the Sidelines, Hallmark doesn't dive into the sport very much, hardly at all. And I gotta admit, I didn't mind that with this one. Being a sports guy myself, I love sports. I am a minor baseball fan. I mean, I'm a football fan, wrestling, basketball. I know minute details about the sport of baseball. I know very, very little. Soccer, I know even less. So, with a sport that I am a minor fan of, I'm not too concerned that this didn't have a whole lot to do with the baseball. I'm more concerned about, was the chemistry there? Did I enjoy the plot line? And was it a nice, charming story? I thought overall that this was a very solid little Hallmark film that I enjoyed. I don't have a whole ton of problems with it. And I will say this. I can see myself watching this one again. Hearts in the Game delivers a nicely told story with great chemistry between our two stars here. We do have a very nice side character in Jazz. I believe is the name. I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but we do have a very, very nice character in here. But how did this do in the ratings? Not very well. This was not a very high Hallmark film. This one got a 1.54. 1.54. And that is lower from past weeks. If we look at the ratings for what we got in the past couple of weeks, they've been going down a little bit over this year. But then again, we haven't had any major stars. The films haven't looked all that great. But we went from The Professional Bride. Well, we are actually going to go with Love in the Maldives first. Love in the Maldives got the same rating as A Winning Team with 1.38. After A Winning Team, the week afterwards, we got a picture of her with 1.73 with Tyler Hynes and Rhiannon Fish. Love in the Maldives was after that, 1.34, 1.38 for Love in the Maldives, 1.40 for The Professional Bridesmaid. The Wedding Cottage got a 1.98 due to the fantastic marketing and our two leads. We knew that one was going to do fantastic. A Pinch of Portugal was down to 1.59 due to the story the marketing not being all that interesting, and the sneak peek we got wasn't all that intriguing. I was looking forward to it. It was a bit of a disappointment for me personally. This one, I was a little skeptical of, and I gotta admit, I enjoyed it overall. 1.54 is not that bad. I'm hoping that next week's, since it's not a Hallmark original, is enjoyable and good. We do have Rhiannon Fish and James O'Halloran in When Love Springs. Then next week, Dream Moms with Tamara Mori Housley and Chelsea Hobbs. Cindy Busby in Love in Zion National, a National Park romance, to end out the month on Hallmark Channel on May 20th. But we do have 2 mysteries. We have the Jane Mysteries Inheritance Lost with Jodie Sweetin and Stephen Huzar. I forget how you say his last name, but that's on May 12th. And then Carrot Cake Murder, a Swenson mystery. A Hannah Swenson mystery, May 19th. So I'm looking forward to those mysteries. Let's see how those do in the ratings. But stay tuned because I do have a lot more reviews coming for you guys. I will have my review of the brand new Hallmark Mahogany film from Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, or on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, Spring Breakthrough, up next. So I'm going to give Hearts in the Game an A-. Let's bump that up to an A. I was going to go with an A-, but A sounds right. It's not a perfect film. It's not like I love this one equally as The Wedding Cottage or The Professional Bridesmaid, but I enjoyed this one more than some others, and most of them this year. How will I feel about When Love Springs? We'll have to find out, but I will see all of you guys next time.